Well, hello, YouTube family. I just decided to make a quickie because I was listening to Madam Woodbass over there, and she was talking about. I'm not familiar with these people. I do know of True Freeman. I know of him. I also know of a couple other people, but this gentleman who allegedly just was fired due to YouTube trolling. It's not the first, definitely won't be the last. And I know we have had many, many discussions on this particular topic of taking doxing and trolling and uh, just infiltrating people's private lives to the extent of overkill from social media to real life situations. How far is too far? Now, we see what bullying does among adolescents and teenagers via online platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. I can go on and on. MySpace back in the day. And people have lost their lives over this. Some of them have taken their own lives because of this. And I'm just here to pose the question. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth those words that were stated to you or exchanged to and fro to cause someone to lose their life, take their life, lose their job, the tools that they need to survive? You know, it's a real sick, demented, twisted individual. And yes, that's a book down there, one of my favorite authors, James Patterson. Because I read a lot, and the people that I have around me read a lot as well. But back on the subject, is it really worth it? Words. Yes, words hurt. Words are used as tools for many things: to communicate, to hurt, to damage, to uplift, to celebrate, to convey, exchange energy. However, this is the digital age. So, as to make communicating a little easier, this tool that we call social media, devices, computers, cell phones. I mean, it's the pandemic of society now. It's taken over. It has taken over. I will say it again. It has taken over. And there are a lot of us who need to check out of social media permanently and leave well enough alone, because the comprehension level of what's going uh, on these platforms is way above some people damn pay grade. I'm just keeping real. How far is too far? Now, we had a young queen, barely 21, very talented young woman, many years ago, around 2009-10, Asia McGowan, beautiful sister, studying in college, very well refined young lady, and because of the propaganda and visceral of a bitter black bitch made nigga, one of his followers took it upon himself to remove her from this realm, and himself too, because he was a damn coward, number one. And number two, even deeper than that, more important than that, he was mentally ill, clinically, certifiably touched. Now, Y'all get tired of hearing me say the same thing over and over again, and clearly many of us are just not getting it. We don't get it. There's a certain amount of responsibility you uh, take upon yourself when you open up one of these apps, such as YouTube or Facebook, to post or portray whatever it is you want to portray. Okay. And doxing now has become like herpes. Trolling now is like a household name, household term, rather. And, you know, the truth of the matter is, one only deserves trolling when they're a nuisance to the mainstream populace of that social media venue. It should be a rare occurrence to have to troll someone to either edit their behavior or shut them the fuck up. This we see here with people losing their jobs, their marriages, um, any asset to provide a lifestyle. You start damaging those areas of people's personal lives. Is it really worth it in the long run? Because not only does that person have to deal with the consequences of what some stranger, these are complete and utter strangers doing this to one another online. And 9 times out of 10, you will never touch, smell, see, or lay hands on these people who are trolling one another. I've had people try it with me, try to dox me, try to expose me for, little to nothing because I said some things they didn't like or agree with, or I did not give them what? Any attention. Attention. So we need to really take a 2 or 3 or 4 steps back and do a 1-2 step on top of that and really evaluate ourselves. Is it really motherfucking worth it? That person that won't give you the response or rise that you want or desire, or you want to invoke a certain type of energy from someone who, you deem worthy of suffrage. Is it really worth it? Because there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions of stories. While we Googling each other, we need to Google how trolling is a cyber crime. Harassment, cyber stalking, cyber bullying, all of that is federal offenses. Okay? There are many people who have been locked the fuck up underneath the prison cell because of cyber stalking. Okay. And I encourage the young man. I can't recall his name. I just tuned in on a whim to listen to my sister speak on this topic. And I'm not familiar with these individuals she's speaking on, but I'm familiar with the behavior. Okay. We all in some way have been touched by the same type of energy. Is it really worth it? Any attention is better than no attention? Really? You would rather see someone's life fall apart before your very eyes, a complete stranger? That says nothing about the person that has been trolled and everything about the troll. It is dysfunctional, it is twisted, and it is sick. Point blank, period. Okay? And it's weak, whack bullshit for someone to have to manipulate and pull the puppet strings of another to gain or deviate the attention one from another. Well, I don't like this person. I don't like their channel. I don't like their content. I don't like who they hang out with. I don't like the way they wore a blue sweater today on their video. So guess what? We're going to rally together. And just because I can't find anything immediately on the surface wrong with this person, I'm going to expose them. And I'm going to go dredge up everything about them that I can find and place it out for all to see. And then whatever trickles down the shithole and whatever happens from there just happens, and too bad, so sad. And you sit back and laugh. And oh, the double standard. Because the troll would not want to be trolled. We all know what a bully is comprised of: fear, cowardice, weakness. Okay? So ask yourself that question and pass this around real good. Is it really worth it? It's deplorable, you know? It is beyond reprehensible for people to be touched in a way that is irreparable in their personal lives based on complete strangers who are mentally disturbed. Okay? People's children have been at the center of the target for this nonsense. It's just nonsense. To put that much energy into trying to destroy another person who you do not know. I will never understand it. They say when you question your own sanity, you ain't as crazy as fuck you think you are. So I look around just on social media now, because many people have called me crazy. And I must not be quite as crazy as one would like me to believe I am. So it's fucking not worth it. Okay, it's just not worth the risk or the consequences. Because you don't know, there's always a bigger, badder, more crafty, clever, intelligent, savvy troll out there than you. And you might find somebody walking up to your front door after you have completely done everything under your power to destroy this person's personal life. And they may just stroll right up on your front stoop and ring your bell in more damn ways than one. So, and I'm one of them that live in the wish a nigga woods, you know. And you always got to stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready. Y'all be careful out here on these here social media streets, in this here jungle, the Congo, Hatterfat that we call social media. You get wound up in it, your mind gets distorted, your rationale is bruised, your ego is huge, and your common sense escapes you. Is it really worth it? I'm going here back to stitching because I've been working on a few little things around here. And this is my tabletop prayer mandala. You don't have to really use it for a tabletop. You can do it, hang it on the wall, do as you please with it. But this is what I here be doing, in dimensions living my best life. And I hope everybody is well and safe and happy and healthy. I wish nothing but good, even on those who do not wish me the same. I want you to heal. I want you to grow past your pain. I want you to confront that pain and ask yourself, why am I holding it? Why am I medicating it with trying to destroy another? Because hurt people hurt people. Okay? So, one love, black power, black fists, black solidarity, black education, black children, black family. You know what I'm saying? Hotep, I'm out for right now. Queen Common Sense out.